Yeah, with this them anywhere, blood. You get it? You don't care where you're from, this them anywhere, you know what I'm saying? I big up. Always saying we're back with another stream. I know I don't think I did any lives on the weekend. I had my weekend was mad busy, man. So obviously we're back now and we're back with another change my view, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, just make sure you are smashing the likes. Yeah. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Very important. 16 inside. Make sure we're hitting the likes. The more that like, the more that come in, the more that subscribe, the more that we grow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And obviously make sure you are subscribing. We're currently on well, funnily enough, yeah, I was on 4633, yeah, and then I dropped a reaction video this morning. Big up to those that have seen it. Those that haven't, go and check it out. And I lost 2 subscribers, yeah. And I think I lost 2 subscribers because of what it was in it. Obviously, I'm assuming it was Liverpool fans that left because they was crying because God forbid YouTubers on the internet say if Saka was fit, Arsenal win the league, innit? God forbid, you know. God forbid people having different opinions. But you hear it, you know, 4.631. Let's get to a 4.7 right away. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just hit the post notifications so whenever I go live or drop a video, y'all don't miss it. Obviously, big up Nick, calling show. You done know. For you to get involved, become a certified shinobi, you know them way there. And big up the new subscriber. Come on, you gooners, yeah. I'm a new subscriber, Hooks, big up. And then right away, he said, now, bun that, a new challenger has appeared, yeah, in the village, yeah. Big up. Come on, you gooners, for becoming a YouTube member. Yeah, bad boy. You get it, Bazza? Can we please all stand up and raise our hands for come on, you gooners? A new channel, challenger has appeared in the village. Let's make sure we give him induction. Yeah, welcome, come on, you gooners, and come on, you gooners. You done know. And members, if you want to get involved in the show today, go there. You'll see the latest post. It's got a StreamYard link. Pondeso, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, once I'm done with my introduction and a bit of a talk and all them things there, yeah, you get me. I'll put the link out into the chat because maybe sometimes members don't want to get involved, but the option is there. This is a show for the members, you know what I'm saying? Hooks, I saw an interesting statistic mentioning how Spurs and Southampton are those with the least draws for. If Arsenal had those amount of draws, we would have been on 79 points at number 1. Thoughts? And it feeds into what I've been saying. It feeds into what I've been saying, yeah. And big up Troops, because he said it as well, yeah. If Saka was fit, we would win the league because we would have had our match winner. Do you know what I'm saying? 4 months of having Saka, we definitely don't have 12 draws. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. And people are getting bare upset, yeah. I see some of the comments getting bare upset, yeah, because they're like, you had Saka at the start of the season and he was 9 points behind us. Well, yeah, but we didn't have Saka for 4 months. So imagine we had him for 4 months. We wouldn't be, but do you know what? Yeah, sometimes I truly wonder if people are able to critically think. You know what I'm saying? But not everyone's capable. You know what I'm saying? Big up Guna Essie. Yeah, new intro. Just I thought I'd do a little quick thing before. Obviously, we need to start working on the big boy thing. But until we get to the big boy thing, I thought, let me just give another quick little update. You know what I'm saying? Big up Godfrey, my brother. Big up Hooks every time. You done know. Big up Helsinki. Hooks, good morning, mate. Hope you're good, man. Big it up. Yeah, cover this intro is fire. Cover this them anywhere. Get me? This them anywhere. We don't care, blood. Fuck this. Going to the semi-final. Fuck you. We're winning it. Yeah, Kizzy. Don't worry. That might be next week's one. Might be next week's one. You know what I'm saying? Big up AFC always is everywhere. Hope you're good, blood. Big up Kingsley Apara. Big up Hooks in the chat. Done know. 85,000 under the lights at the Bernabeu is going to be peak for them. It's going to be peak for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Kizzy, no, we ain't unless you're a Barca. We ain't no Barca fans around here. Big up Wolves FI. Where is Fraud Jaws? You need to answer in his crimes. Old Bert. Bergville, Spence hype, done no. Tottenham basically score 4 on goal. People never let George forget that he said that Spence is better than Miles Lewis Skelly, innit? Don't forget scored most goals hype. Yeah. Just you get me. Aye, just back from Greece, yeah. Big up hooks. Aye, big up dynamic shots, man. What you saying, blood? Hope you had a good holiday, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, this tune is mad still. Come on, big up Blade Vision each and every time, blood. Big up hooks and chat. Yeah, man. You see me, I get the exclusive Cammy with the remixes. You know them one there, blood. Man, know about Cammy, I get the exclusives. You know what I mean? I can't lie. I wanted to use the one that that P Money used, but yeah, that would have got me locked off. That would have got me locked off. You know what? Yeah, I've actually got. I don't know if you lot check out my Instagram and my TikTok, but I had another. Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what? Yeah, let me play this one beat. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I can use it for, innit? But let me just, because you man need to understand, yeah, that this beat is too cold, innit? Yeah. Wait, let me see. Let me share my screen. Yeah, let me know if you can hear the. Wait, share screen. And then wait. Wait, window. All right. Let me know, yeah, if you man can hear this. Wait, let me know. Let me know if you man can hear this, yeah, bro. This. Can you hear it? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear it. Let me know. All right, chat. Let me know if you can hear it. Oh. Yo, do you know what? It makes me want to spit bars again, you know? Nah. Nah, do you know what? Let me not turn this into a music stream because it'll get mad, innit? It'll get mad. Wait. Yeah, that's the right one. Let me not turn this into a music stream because it'll get mad, innit? It'll get mad. Just make sure you're liking the video, people. You have a lead. If they score within the first 10, 15 minutes, it's good. They're not scoring more than 2 goals, bro. It's just that simple, man. Hooks, why are Real Madrid? They're rattled, bro. Everybody's rattled, man. You know what I'm saying? Were you too ashamed to join Lee's emergency stream? I wasn't about for the weekend. I wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't about, man. We live in everybody's head. I love it. Done, no. Come on, man. It happens to me all the time. Come on, man. Real Madrid had to turn it on or they'll be out. Yeah, they're out, though, bro. It's that simple, bro. Nick is hit. Hey, we got Vinny. Nah, that is crap. Hold that. Yeah. Not able to breathe. But the thing is, it's warm-up games. Wait. What do you know? But you lost to Everton. Where is Wolfie, blood? Because Wolfie told me in January they're going to finish above Arsenal, and still to this day they haven't been above me. You know what I'm saying? 2-1 sub. Must have realized it's Arsenal, not therapy. Later losers, done no. Bun them, man, each and every time. Remember Shinobi? You have to go hunt them down. Because we can't have them bringing the village secrets to other villages. You get me? You see them, man. You get it on a quick thing, bro. Hey, Champions League dream slipping away. Check your mirrors, little man. Yeah. Oh man, I big up everyone inside, man. Hooks no need the Liverpool subscribers. They're the most effective with Arsenal. 1 foot in the use. Hey, how? I think both. Oh, you're trying to join. What, is it not allowing you? You should be able to. The link's there though. Let me know if there's problems with the link. It should be fine. Let me know. Those that got the problem with the link, let me know, man. Come all here talking. I'm seeing no one's pulled up and I'm thinking, raw, what, nobody wants to chat to me. Maybe it's, where is that Pusio Red Rebellion. Where is he, blood? Maybe he's the one that unsubscribed because he realizes he's an idiot. Big up Anthony Clark. Big up Hooks. I am so nervous. Wednesday. I just hope we don't crumble. We won't, bro. Don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry. Where is Red Rebellion? Oh, the StreamYard link's not working. Okay, wait. Let me post it again. Wait, I'll post it again. I don't know why it's not working. Create post. All right. Link for stream. I've posted it again. I've posted it. All channel members post. I've posted it again. If it doesn't work, let me know, and then I'll just have to go by name. Remember who's member, who's not in it. I'll post it in the chat. But the job's called, innit? Bro, I'm a everything, bro. I'm a everything. I'm a multifaceted man. Add anime and manga to that. Add gal to that. You know what I mean? You get me? All of that. I'm multifaceted, man. I'm not just one of these brothers that just sit on the YouTube and all they know is football, blood. Man, out here in the real world. Out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I must admit, I did unsub one channel last week, even barely never doing that shit, that United fan, because he's streaming. Oh, okay. I hear that. Too much WWE thing. Too much WWE. I hear that. Link's not, the new link's not working either. The one that I just posted, is it not there? Is it not working? Is it not working? Is it actually not working? I don't know if you posted that before or after I posted the new one. So let me know, Bazza, man. Let me know. All right, cool. You know what? Just a quick thing, yeah. Where's that pussy or Red Rebellion? Maybe it's all right, cool. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll post the link here. The link's there. Yeah, the priority is member. Oh, he came true. Just as I did that, he came true. Obviously. So look, yeah. Before I do anything, yeah, I just want to know, where's that pussy or Red Rebellion, yeah? Because he told me that I was brainwashing and gaslighting out all the fans in the last one because I said that Arsenal can beat Real Madrid, and then we went and we slapped them 3-0. And I haven't seen him on the channel since. I actually haven't seen him in the chat not once since. Yeah. So, by the way, I'm gonna say it now. Yeah, this is the new thing. Yeah, Arsenal will. Yeah, remember last time I used can. Arsenal will get to the semi-final of the Champions League. Change my view. Well, I mean, maybe you agree with me. If you agree with me, that's fine. Yeah, probably deleted the channel. I look, Gun Down UK as well, you know. He was down there slewing man as well, bro. He was there slewing man as well. He thinks I don't see, blood. He thinks I don't see, blood. I was in the Fam Zone TV stream. He was slewing the man them. Yeah? People think that I don't see, blood. He was slewing the man. Wait, why is Deji calling me? I don't know why Deji's calling me. Yeah, I don't know why Deji's calling me, but we'll have to call him back in it. Maybe don't know that I'm live. But I'm going to bring through my first brother, man like Bazza. Yeah. Hope you're good, my bro.
What's going on, Hooks?
Come on, man. Big up, man. You've been a supporter for a minute, man. I appreciate you, man. So, I don't know, like, do you think, have you come here to change my view, or do you agree with me? Like, do you think we're making it to the semi-final of the Champions League?
I don't really know, to be honest with you, Hooks. It's a tricky one. I can't lie.
What's making you? Why are you so? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Come on, man. What's going on, man? Talk to me, man. Why are you not sure? What's going on, man? What's going on?
To be honest, I'm only concerned about the first 20 minutes. I think if we can ride out the first 20 minutes, then I think even for the players themselves, that's just going to boost the confidence again. and I don't really see them coming back if it passes the first 20. However, if they do get an early goal, it's looking kind of long. The pressure's going to be crazy. And yeah, the question is like, are we going to be able to hold our nerve? I think that's the real question here, just controlling the emotions, controlling the mental side of things. I think as long as we can handle this side of things, then I think we should be fine, to be honest with you, Hooks.
I think, that we're gonna show them. I think we're gonna show them something, and I think we're gonna show the world something. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody in the world, is like, well, I think there's two things. I think there's people that think that because it's Real Madrid and at the Bernabeu, they're gonna smoke us and they're gonna overturn the current lead that we have. I think that's one set of people, Then I think the other set of people, are the men that are like, I think if we concede early on, then they'll tie up the tie, and then it'll go to extra time, and then maybe they'll win an extra time or penalties. Like, because everybody's got this kind of like, I don't know, man. It's like a voodoo, like Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Yeah, they'll make something happen. But I think that we bodied them so much. Yeah. But we had Carlo Ancelotti doing eyebrows in press conferences, bro. We had Bellingham saying it could have been 5, it could have been 6. I just think, that people are severely underestimating how much better than Real Madrid we was in the first leg. And then I think people are also underestimating how good Arsenal have been away from home. We've been amazing away from home. Do you know what I mean? Like, and away from home, we've actually scored bare goals. I swear, it was Sporting we played away from home, though, and slapped them up 5-1. So, we've scored bare goals in the Champions League. Like, we're actually so much of an attacking threat in the Champions League that is crazy. And do you know what? I think it's because, and this is just my theory, in the Champions League, teams aren't playing to your strengths. They're playing to their own strengths. So we get hella space, hella time on the ball, hella space, hella time on the ball. And teams that want to play against us are the teams that we do best against. Teams that want to do up this low block thing, we struggle against. But even Real Madrid did a bit of a low to mid block, and we had we discovered something in our locker that we never knew that we had. Declan Rice with the screamers from the free kick. Declan Rice with the screamers. So now it's like, you can play low block against us, but you better not foul us too close to the goal, because Declan, he's gonna step up. So I don't know. I really don't fear. I don't fear this game, and I know obviously I'm gonna get people gonna click me up, and then if it turns out we do get knocked out, I'm just gonna go everywhere, and it's like, okay, but why should I go into this game thinking that we're not gonna get into the semi-final? Do you know how many rivals have told me, Arsenal already in the semi-final? So it's not even just Arsenal fans that are saying it; it's rivals as well, man. So I don't know, man.
Do you think Real Madrid played their normal style of play when they came to the Emirates? And do you think they'll be doing the mid to low block again at the Bernabeu? Because I just think they're going to go ham with it. I think they're going to go all out. First 20 minutes, they're going to try and bomb, like everybody pressing hard. And I think, like I said, if we can just ride this storm, then I think we'll be fine. But do you honestly think they'll be doing the mid to low block again at home with obviously all the Madristas going crazy? I think it'll be a different kind of game in the second leg, to be honest with you.
But that works out in our favor. That's the thing. Like, so I guess your first question, no, I don't think that they was playing their, well, sometimes they do play a bit of a low block, but I don't think that is how I don't think they'll play the same way at home that they did at our ground. But that works out in our favor.
I think
that's in our favor.
I think the thing is, like, the question you need to ask yourself is, did Madrid intentionally set up this way, or did we force them? Did we force them to play this way? I personally think that we're very good at what we do, whether people like it or not. So we dominate games a lot and we force teams to play on our terms. So I personally think we force them to play this way. And it's really impressive because, like you said, when teams do open up, that suits us a lot. But if we were able to slap them up in a mid to low block without them fully opening up, imagine what we can do if they do fully open up. It could be long, but like it's a risky game for them, bro. They could fully open up and concede within the first 20, and then the tie is done. Imagine that. That's.
See, this is the thing, and it's just like Fuel Your Grind just said, man. I like that everyone's ruling out an Arsenal goal. No one's even talking about an Arsenal goal. I haven't heard anyone, through all the listening that I've done, I haven't heard anyone talk about an Arsenal goal at all. So what does that actually do to the tie? Like everyone's saying, if Real Madrid score in the first 10 to 20 minutes, then it's going to be a bit peak for Arsenal. But what if Arsenal score in the first 10 to 20 minutes? That's just this. That's everything gets parked. Park the bus, park the plane, park the train, park the motorbike, everything parked. Like it's done. I think the tie is done already. I'll be real. Like Arsenal haven't conceded more than 2 goals since the end of 2023. And Arsenal are not going to concede 3 goals, or 4 goals without scoring. It's just not going to happen. Like, when has Arsenal actually been smoked? Like, when has Arsenal played a game and we've actually been battered from pillar to post? Even games we've lost, you would argue Arsenal should have or could have won those games if we just had someone more clinical up top. So it's like, what I just don't understand why I have to fear them. So okay, Newcastle is the exception, and I honestly, like, looking back, do you know what? Even in the Newcastle, actually no, that's not even true, because in the Newcastle game, I can't remember if it was the home tie or the away tie, but Martinelli should have scored. He was through 1v1. Martinelli scores that. The whole tie is completely changed. Like, Erdegaard had a chance that if he puts away, the whole tie has changed. So, like, I don't think that there's any game that Arsenal's lost this season that you can't look at the game and go, Arsenal should have won that. Well, Arsenal should have or could have won that. So to sit here and think that, you know, I'm gonna go to the Bernabeu and I'm gonna get absolutely smoked. I would say there's not, if people actually genuinely believe that, then there's no point in watching the game.
Yeah, what I was going to say was, do you remember Saliba's interview after the Real Madrid game? Do you remember what he said about the second leg? So they were asking him, obviously, like, what's the strategy for the second leg now that you guys are 3-0 up? Obviously, I'm seeing bare people online are complaining. They're saying, oh, we're going to sit back, we're just going to defend. But if you look at Saliba's interview, he literally said straight after the game, he was like, no, we're going there to win that game.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to expect to see a low block. I don't think we're going to expect to just be defending all game. I reckon we will try and go and win the game. And I think that is probably the best strategy, man. You can't be like soaking in pressure for 90 minutes. You're inviting a mistake to happen. You're asking for something to go wrong. Whereas if you just go there, focus on your game, we clearly have demonstrated that, you know, the strategies that we have can work against these kind of teams. So if we're just good at our strategy on the day, if we implement it well, then that's enough to beat these guys, even at their ground. People are thinking, it's written in the stars, you know, but for Real Madrid, because obviously they got the heritage last minute. But I just think we can even go there and get the win. Forget trying to defend the lead, forget trying to get a draw. I reckon we should be going there and securing the W, man, because I think we've just demonstrated that we can do that. Why try and... So I know we can defend well, but that's one of our strengths, but it's just... Think about probabilities, Hooks. If you're constantly defending, the amount of tackles, the amount of situations they're going to be in means that there's, you know, more defending to be done. If you can raise the need to defend in the first place, you know, you're probably going to be in a good position. So I just don't think we should be going there and defending, to be honest. But I don't believe we will do either.
People also forget, that But Real Madrid, they don't play good football. Like, they actually don't play good football. Like, a lot of people say this, they don't play good football. What they are is they're the moments, man. They're like, okay, we got a moment, let's take it. Like, they're highly clinical. Like, they got a very dangerous, like, they've got a lot of danger, man. And do you know what I mean? But they don't actually play good football. So I just imagine Arsenal are going to go to their ground and play football the way that we play football everywhere. And I wouldn't be surprised if for periods of the game we actually dominate the possession.
Yeah.
And the thing is, yeah, this is what people don't understand as well. Yeah, is we're already a team that forces you into moving about a lot because of the way that we play. So we force you into running, we force you into breaking your shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I can only imagine with Real Madrid already knowing that they have to chase goals, a lot of their players are going to be breaking out of their shape to chase after the ball because they're going to want the ball because they know the first thing is they can't score if they don't have the ball. So there's gonna be moments where we can actually just carve them open. Like, I don't know. Do you know what? Yeah, I just think a lot of Arsenal fans are shook. That's what I just think it is. I think that, and look at this, no Camavinga either. There's no Camavinga either, and let's not pretend like Camavinga wasn't the one that was sweeping up bare stuff in the home time. He was arguably their best midfielder. So yeah, cool. I imagine now that they may do something like put Valverde in the midfield, but then if you put Valverde in the midfield, that means you have to put Lucas Vasquez at right back. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. You know what I mean? Like, and then cool. Now, I don't know if Modric played against Alves, but he played pretty much the full 90 at the Emirates. Can he do another full 90?
Isn't Tchouaméni back for that leg?
Tchouaméni's back, yeah. But it's like they get Tchouaméni. Well, I don't know. I think he's back, but I don't know how fit he is. And this is the thing. They bring back the Tchouaméni comes back, but Camavinga goes. So it's like they're kind of in a oh yeah, and they got so Tchouaméni's back and they got an unfit Ceballos. I don't fit Ceballos at all.
They do have options, like a couple of options. They can rotate. You're right though, with Modric obviously being quite old now. Like he was struggling a lot in the first leg with the intensity. I could see that. So maybe I don't know if he started the last game, but I reckon, yeah, Tchouaméni probably comes back in. They probably do maybe like 60 minutes and then 40 for Modric. I reckon they'll have to rotate after what happened in the first leg. Hooks, there's no way they can be running that same midfield, bro. In the second leg, like after what happened to them in the first leg, they're gonna need to like switch something up. They're 100% gonna switch it up. But I just think, yeah, you're right. That we suffocate teams, bro. We'll be pulling them out of position. Like we'll literally be, you know, when people say, "Oh, Arsenal play boring football," Arsenal plays sideways football, this, that. You do realize the purpose of that is literally to drag people out of position, to just like make people lose their minds, make people like lose patience. And it's like one little mistake, one player coming out of position, leaving a little space or a little gap here is going to be enough. That's all we need, bro. A tiny bit of space to create openings. So people don't realize that this is intentional, the sideways stuff.
Yeah.
We've demonstrated many times before, Hooks, we can play direct, we can play tiki-taka. We've demonstrated that we're capable of doing all of these things. So when people are saying, "Oh, this team are shit, this team can't play," all they do is play sideways. It's like, do you not remember what happened before? Do you not remember what we demonstrated we can do? And do you not understand like the purpose of the system that we played? It's literally designed to frustrate the opponents. And this is the reason why we dominate most of the games. It's no coincidence. It's literally no coincidence. I don't understand how people don't understand the purpose of the way we play. It's people are just like, yeah, it's dead football, but it's very effective. Hooks. That's the main thing.
Because a lot of people don't care. Like a lot of people like only care about, did we win? Did we lift a trophy? You know what I mean? A lot of people make football so black and white that it's like, do you get what I'm saying? Like they don't care about like the tactical side because they don't actually really like love football at that level in it. Like all they care about is, did we lift the trophy? Did we win the game? Like, do you know what I mean? That's it. And it's like, cool. If you want to boil football down to that, that's fine. But I don't know. I find like the more like the tactical side of the game are very interesting. A lot of people don't understand why we do certain things, and it's like you'll have a whole heap of people that are like sitting on their chairs, analyzing football, like that have nothing to do with football, not played football, not been involved at football at any level, not even played football at the park with their friends. Yeah. And then they will say, oh, Arsenal, the way that they play is dead. And then you'll have footballers that are actually playing in the Premier League, yeah, that say, no, like Arsenal play the best football. So it's like, who do I listen to? Do I listen to angry Arsenal fans sitting on the chair, crying and moaning all the time, saying they were shit? Or do I listen to the person that's actually playing football, played against the system, and actually struggles with this? I don't know. It's like, who do I listen to?
Bro, it's really easy to understand, bro. The casuals, the fans, they don't understand obviously what we're doing, right? But if you really want a true reflection of whether or not we're respected, just look at the teams that we play, the opponents we play, the professionals that are our peers, like the players, colleagues, and all of those kind of things. Anytime we play a team hooks, we get so much respect. People set up to nullify us. We get so much respect during games, and this is really this is the metric that you used as to whether or not you're a good team. Do the other teams respect you, and how do they shape up when you play them, and how do they speak about us? This is the metric that you should use to measure whether we're effective, whether we're a good team, not what people are saying, casuals, because that's subjective, Hooks. That's an opinion-based thing. People just don't like the look of it at times, bro, regardless of if it's effective. But I don't really listen to the casuals too much. I look at the professionals, the people that actually play the game, and if they respect us, then obviously it means we're doing something right. And literally, bro, my friend messaged me, who did we play the other day? Brentford, innit? And the performance wasn't great, right? Against Brentford. It was okay, but the performance wasn't great. So my boy messages me, yeah? He's like, oh, I'm not happy with how we've been playing in the Prem this season. And this is the same guy that I told 2 months ago, get it out of your head, this expectation that you're going to start seeing this aesthetically good football, and understand that this is the way the managers decided to play this season. It's not going to change. So I don't want you to be outraged after every result you're complaining about the performance. I'm like, I literally told you 2 months ago, this is how we've decided to play this season. Get it out of your head. Stop expecting to see this like tick-a-tacker kind of football this season. Maybe next season we might play it, but I've been telling my boy, because he keeps like complaining after every Premier League game, oh, the football shit. And I'm like, bro, do you not understand that we've decided that we're not going to be playing the way you want us to play? So what's the point? What's the point of complaining after every game that it doesn't look good? I just don't understand, because you're creating an environment which makes it more difficult for the players to succeed.
One thing I will say is about us playing. Like, don't get me wrong. I think there's levels and gears we can go up, but like whenever I've gone to the stadium, I've always liked what I've seen, and I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe on the TV it just looks different. Maybe on the TV, because on the TV you can't actually see everything that everyone's doing. Like, you can't really see how the team's playing, because more often than not, they follow the football, or they do that thing where they just have, like, for time, they'll just have a shot on one guy, like, for time. Like, I don't know why. Maybe he just took a shot or something, and just you're looking at some guy on the bed. Like, you very rarely get an open view of the pitch and what's happening with the play. Even to the point where, like, there's never a point where you see the full pitch. So you don't actually understand what everybody's doing. But every time I've gone to the stadium, I've liked even like Erdegaard. I think Erdegaard's been poor this season. But when I went to the Carabao Cup game against was it Palace? Crystal Palace was it Palace? I think it was Palace, or was it FA Cup? There's a game against Palace I went to. Erdegaard. I watched Erdegaard, and Erdegaard actually just controlled everything. But then when I watch Erdegaard on the screen, I get annoyed, because I'm seeing him in moments, and it's like, I do. You know, I do think there's a completely different landscape when you go and watch a game in person to just watching on the TV, and like something that really put like this kind of Arsenal thing into kind of perspective for me. Yeah, is like obviously I'm online all the time. Yeah, whether like it's on my channel or other people's channel. So I'm constantly hearing like a multitude of like opinions about Arsenal, whether it comes from like positive Arsenal fans, negative Arsenal fans, on the fence Arsenal fans, in the middle Arsenal fans, whatever you want to call it, rivals. I'm always hearing opinions, and I feel like because I'm like constantly overloaded with opinions, like I start to view Arsenal in a different way. I think it's only natural when you hear the amount of opinions that I hear in it. But I met up with my brethren the other week. Yeah, I went to his bar and he's sitting down. And I was like, I just spoke to him about Arsenal, and he was like, "Yo, so like, I'm like, so what do you think about Arsenal?" And he's like, oh, "You know what, we're doing pretty well, man. Like, I actually like, I prefer where I am now to where I was a few years ago." And I was like, you know what? I'm the same, you know. I definitely prefer the position that I'm in right now. But if I say online, oh, I prefer where I am now as an Arsenal fan, I get told I have no standards in it. But that word never left his mouth. There's bare buzzwords, yeah, that people use online, yeah, that never left his mouth, not once. And I went to him, so like, are you Arteta? Are you Arteta out? And he was like, are you crazy? What does that even mean? And I was like, bro, this is a guy that doesn't watch football YouTube, doesn't watch like people's opinions online about Arsenal. All he does is watch football. Like,
he's
yeah,
not swayed by other people. Then
he's not swayed by at all. He's not swayed by other people. All he does is he watches football, and maybe he'll talk to like the odd person that comes into his bar about football, and obviously he talk to his brethren about football, innit? And it just made me think, raw, like your perspective on Arsenal is so different to the people that, or a lot of the people that I meet online. And I just think maybe everyone just like, yeah, maybe a bit of this, not brainwashed. But I also think, that like, I think a very refreshing perspective. And it made me realize, you know what, like Arsenal fans on YouTube and online, they speak about Arsenal in a vacuum. Yeah. So like, so for example, imagine this, like, so I'm someone who I try my best to bring on like a variety of different people onto my shows, in it. Like, I don't really care if you love Arsenal, if you hate Arsenal, whatever. I don't care. Like, more so for me, it's more about the personality in it. But more often than not, you will see, like, for example, if you take Northside, for example, my brother, love Northside, but if you look at his show, but because of the way that he speaks about Arsenal, a lot of his fan base think very similar to him. So when he does like call-in shows or whatever, or he sends out the link and people jump on, the people that usually jump on are men that speak about Arsenal in the same way as him. So when someone like me, goes on, and someone mentioned it, where is it? Look, James Morton, loved how you put it on them all on Northside's channel, When someone like me jumps on, I speak completely different to them, but they immediately rattled. Immediately. The only one that's not rattled is Northside, because me and Northside were bros, in it. The same with Lee Gunner. Like, usually the people that Lee Gunner will get on, maybe aside from, I would say, Igal, is all of them speak about Arsenal the same way. So whenever I go on there or Igal goes on there, it will be like us versus them. And it's like everyone in the chat, because they think the same way as Lee Gunner. When I start opening my mouth, it's like slew.
It's a war zone.
Proper war zone. proper war zone. So this is what I mean when I say it's like Arsenal fans speak about Arsenal in a vacuum. Yeah. And I think what I need to start doing more, yeah, is like just take time to speak about Arsenal outside of online, if that makes sense. Like,
Then I hear you, Hooks. Basically what you're alluding to is that there are two types of fans: the fans that go to the games, and then obviously the online fans. But then you can even segregate it even more. Like online fans, then you've got the Arteta in, the Arteta out.
yeah,
It's crazy how many different kind of fans there are. But like you said, to be honest, the real ones are the ones that, not the real ones, sorry, that's the bad word to use, because we're all real fans. Not all of us have the opportunity to go to games, but the ones that do go to games, you do tend to notice that they have a different opinion to the ones that,
yeah,
to the
yeah.
fans online.
And I'm not even saying that, like, I'm not saying it from and I don't even, like, I don't necessarily mean just the match day going fans in it. Like, I just mean, like, I imagine, so like, you obviously you watch a lot of football YouTube, yeah. I imagine the conversations that you have with your friends are different to the conversations that you will see the YouTubers have online, like just the way that they go. Like, because obviously I feel like a part of it is for the camera.
Yeah, Hooks. Yeah. The thing is, like, when you're debating someone or arguing with someone online, you need to bear in mind that person may potentially be trying to prove a point for their audience, right? So this may potentially sway their opinions. So when I'm debating people that are not on this YouTube stuff, then they're not trying to prove a point with me. They're not trying to be right in any way, shape, or form. It's an actual, legit, honest, like a fully transparent debate. Whereas on here, it's dangerous. It's literally dangerous. Right? You can get into some mad debates on here. I've seen you like obviously being slewed by the whole Arteta outs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, boy, like it actually is a whole different ball game at this point. I mean, boy,
this is why I really like speaking with Just D about Arsenal, innit? Because when I talk to him about Arsenal, we're just talking about Arsenal. Like,
he keeps it real, innit? He keeps it fully 100.
Yeah, like there's no like
he's not playing up for the canvas.
Yeah. There's no like preloaded agenda. Like, I don't like it when I go into a conversation and there's like a preloaded agenda. Like, because don't get me wrong, I talk about football bare with Lee Gunn. Like, I talk to Lee Gunn bare, like, off camera, innit? Like, we'll talk on WhatsApp and whatever, yeah. But it's like, whenever I speak to like Lee Gunner, there's always like he's very, very, very highly super opinionated. Like, he sticks to his beliefs madly. I have to respect that. He sticks to what he believes. He don't falter. He don't sway. He don't wave. It don't matter what you say. It actually doesn't matter what you say at all. Like, he's so like, this is what I believe. And I feel like part of me feels like you have to be that way in life. You have to be that way. You have to be that way. Like, in life, you have to be that way, yeah. But he's it's hard talking to him about Arsenal sometimes, because I know no matter what thing that I think is positive about Arsenal and makes me happy about Arsenal, yeah, he's just gonna slew it. Because he's gonna be, we ain't won a trophy. Do you know what I mean? We ain't won a trophy. We ain't won a trophy. Like, what phase is he in? What phase, you know what I mean? Like, it's too internet-y. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. It's a waste of time to debate like somebody like Lee, for example. Not only has he got that preloaded agenda that he's sticking to, and fair play to him, but he, like, for example, before Arteta joined, he'd already like decided, boy, like, I'm not supporting Arteta. He'd already made up his mind. He'd already had an opinion on a man who had never managed a club, and he wasn't willing to change that. And it's very difficult to debate someone that's not willing to change, you know.
Yeah.
Well, how can you debate a man that was already Arteta out before he joined the club? How can you debate a man that had this opinion beforehand?
Do you know what? Yeah,
I was
this,
gonna,
and it's
it's
not
about
just
this.
yeah, it's not just like it's not just Lee Gunner that does. There's loads of people that I feel like they care more about what fans say about the club than the club themselves. Do you know what I mean? Than the club itself. So it's like, for example, yeah, like I went on to Northside's channel, yeah. I went on to Northside's channel, yeah. I big up Steve-O, my bro. By the way, people, by the way, Bazza, this has been a sick conversation. Love for coming on, yeah. So I just want to say, yeah, I
Sorry,
haven't.
I'm not working, Hooks. The mod's not moderating. I'm off work. I'm off work to jump on.
So I just want to say, I haven't said much. Just make sure you're liking the video, yeah. Because if we're not on 50 likes, then you get it. That's abysmal. Make sure you're subscribing. We're trying to grow all them things there. And after this, just go and check out. I dropped a video this morning. It's like I'm going to start doing reaction videos to what other people say. So if you like that type of content, go and check it out. And also become a member, man. And members you're the only member that's decided to come in today, so big you up. So I guess that's why we'll talk for the whole hour. And that's just how it will go. But if more people come on, then we'll bring on other people. So I went on Northside's channel, yeah. And the reason why, so the match reaction to the Real Madrid Arsenal game, yeah. And I went on there and I'm sitting in the backstage and I'm doing this in the backstage, innit? So I'm trying to get Northside's attention and I'm doing this, boom, 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 boom. I'm typing, let me in, yeah. And then he brings me on and there was this Real Madrid fan that was talking. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll let him do his talking. And then obviously done his talking and then not like, oh, Hooks, what are you saying? And then I started doing I was like, basically all the things that I've heard Arsenal fans say prior to the Real Madrid tie, I was like, hold that. You know what I mean?
That cameo was fire.
Yeah. I was like, hold that. And then all of the Arsenal fans on there took it mad personal. I didn't say nobody's name. I didn't say you said that. Hold that. I didn't say none of that. I was just saying things that I've heard people say about Arsenal, yeah, and going, hold that, yeah. And they didn't like that, yeah. And then we had the beef on there, yeah. And then obviously there was one guy, yeah, that Aaron, big him up, yeah. Every time I was talking, I would get to like 4 words and then he would start talking, yeah. And I'm someone who I get vexed, yeah. I get vexed, yeah. When just anywhere, any walk of life, it doesn't even need to be on a camera. It could be anywhere. If I'm talking and you keep on interrupting me, I'm gonna get mad, yeah. And eventually, my fuse just went. I got a long fuse. My fuse just went, and then as soon as my fuse went, I went, oh shit, that I'm actually on Northside stream. So I was like, do you know what? Because I'm a respectful person, I was like, nah, that's mad disrespectful of me. I shouldn't behave this way on stream. I'm not one of them, man. So I removed myself from the scenario. And then I went, cool. I apologized to Northside. I was like, look, man, I shouldn't behave like that on the channel. Roddy, rah. I apologized to Aaron as well. I was like, look, I shouldn't have done that. My bad, innit? Because obviously it's just football. I shouldn't get mad like that. I'm a grown man. But sometimes the fuse goes, it just goes in it. Now, that night I went on the Gunner stream, yeah. I'm in the backstage. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be here. Obviously, I just had a mad thing and I explained it. I was like, bro, it was just mad disrespectful of me. Roddy, rah. He was like, no, it's cool, man. Just stay and then whenever you want to go, you can just go. I was like, cool. So the stream on that went good, innit? Then I go on Trench Talks on Friday, yeah. And then Lee Gunner's like, oh, you rage quit. Northside stream. You rage quit Northside stream. And I was like, what? I saw and you was all doing this. But I'm like, but you already know because I already told you this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I already
No, I
told
hear
you what
you.
happened. So now for you to come out and make it into like some rage quit thing, yeah, it made me realize the only reason he did that is because he didn't like the way that I was trolling people that had a similar
Same
mindset
opinion.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But by the way, I think I even said it on, even said it on the stream. I was like, now you know how it feels because he was getting
That's the
cooked.
thing, Hooks. I was going to say, like, you held it down quite well because you literally couldn't. It got to a point where you literally couldn't get a word in because I was watching that stream and it was literally like very frequently that you were getting cut out.
Oh,
So you did. I think you did the right thing. You diffused the situation just by like just leaving the stream, and then obviously respectfully you message them, you know, saying like this is this, you know, I've just had to leave the stream. I think you did the right thing, but you do need to remember, like, you was obviously, if you're digging at their opinions, you're also digging at Lee Gunner's opinion because he shares the same opinion. So obviously, maybe he's just trying to back his boys. But then again, it's kind of peak when you told him beforehand. For him then to
I thought that was a bit mad.
mention it on stream is harsh. It's not very nice. But considering you told him, but you know what it's like with these, like they get pressed quite a lot.
Yeah.
People are always slewing them in the chat. They feel like they've got a, you know, they do feel like it is genuinely a war zone, bro. Like, I'm trying to say it like in a nice way, respectfully, but I've noticed it's like whenever you enter the stream, it's on site, it's beef, it's never really like a proper debate. It's more like me against you, or like, you know, Arteta in versus Arteta out all the time, and then when you're making points, it always comes down to this when it should just be objective, but it always becomes like, oh, Arteta in versus the Arteta out. But I can't lie, it is quite entertaining. To watch.
Big him up, yeah, because obviously, like that, like Lee Gunner, like he's helped me bet, so big him up, yeah. But I just don't like how there's so much like internal beef in the Arsenal fan. Like, there's too much Arsenal fighting Arsenal. It's way too much Arsenal fighting. Like I'm going into the semi-final of the Champions League. Yeah. Like it shouldn't be like, oh, this is my belief and you don't believe this. So every time we talk about Arsenal, it's gonna be war because you don't believe this. It should be like, yeah, we're going into the semi-final of the champ. Like, I don't think people understand, yeah. I don't think people understand. If Arteta gets Arsenal to the semi-final of the Champions League, that would mean because people like to talk about facts. So let's talk about this fact, yeah. In Arteta's first 2 ever seasons of being in the Champions League, he would have got us to a quarter-final and a semi-final. Which means in his first season in the Champions League, where like 96% of the squad had only been in the Champions League for the first time, he got to the quarterfinal. Yeah, and then in his second ever time managing in the Champions League, and 96% of the players have only ever played in the Champions League on one other occasion. We're about to beat Real Madrid, who have won the Champions League 15 times, to go into the semi-final. That's progress. But
it doesn't matter, right? According to them, unless you win it.
It doesn't matter if you win it. It doesn't matter if you win it. And you can't say after 4 years of failing, because he hasn't failed 4 years in the Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying? He hasn't failed 4 times in the Champions League. He's only been in the Champions League twice. And I mean, I personally think if you're saying that what I'm saying, yeah, is if you, for your first ever time being a manager, can get a team to the quarterfinals of the Champions League where 96% of them have never played in it and you have never managed in it, I'm sorry, that can't be viewed as a failure. In my opinion, that can't be viewed as a failure. Like,
exactly. So, and if you tell them, Hooks, we beat Real Madrid, they'll remind you that we lost to Sporting, they'll remind you that we lost to Villarreal. But what does that mean? What does it mean if we lost to Villarreal and Sporting 2 or 3 years ago, and today we've just beaten Real Madrid? Okay, you're reminding me about this, but what does it mean?
I don't know. I don't. And Kizzy, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Nobody remembers that. I agree. But I feel like when you have discussion about football, you can talk about other things that are not just the successes and the failures of the club. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, people will never remember what Arteta did, but in the moment, what Arteta did is, especially in the Champions League, is crazy. I'm sorry, that's crazy. That's people forget it's his first job as well. It's crazy. Like, look, he deserves, in my opinion, if he doesn't win anything this season, he deserves to be sacked. In my opinion, he deserves to be sacked if he doesn't win anything. Because that's 5 years on the bounce without winning anything. Yeah, he would deserve it. But whether he gets sacked or not is a different story. And I don't know if he will get sacked or not. Do you get what I'm saying? And if he doesn't get sacked, I'm not then going to go every single stream of next season, Arteta out, Arteta out, Arteta out. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be like, all right, cool, we got into a new season. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, I get it, bro. Can we bring up Come On You Gooner's comment? Also, big up to you as well for joining the village today. Welcome. But yeah, I want to discuss this point, Hooks, because this one drives me insane. I can't lie. Emery made the team. Don't forget that. So if Emery made the team,
he's being sarcastic, man. I definitely think he's being sarcastic, by the way. But go on. But, yeah, I know you're gonna say, but yeah, go on.
Because people like try and use this point to belittle the manager, right? But if he had success with Emery's team, doesn't that mean that's a more difficult task than setting up success with a team that you've fully identified the correct profiles and everybody fits the system? Isn't it more difficult to have success with a team that's not yours, with player profiles that you didn't select? Isn't that more difficult than having success with a team that you actually built? So why do people use this point to try and say it's a negative? I don't really understand this point, to be honest with you.
100
brought up to today. Like, it keeps still getting brought up, and I just literally don't get it. Like, oh, but that was Emery's team. It's like, well, yeah, that means it's more difficult, bruv, to achieve success.
And also, we have seen other managers pick up teams that are not theirs and not be able to do the same thing. So I don't understand the point. And truth be told, like, people don't actually realize, Arteta managed all of the FA Cup games.
Sorry, say that again, bro.
Arteta managed all of the FA Cup games. All of them.
For the whole run, he was from the...
Yeah, the whole run, he managed... Because obviously, it was the COVID year, innit?
So and the FA Cup starts late, doesn't it? FA Cup starts in, like, is it January?
And Emery left in November. So it's like, do you know what? At that point, I don't ever... And do you know what? I guarantee you, nobody is going to say that Slot won the Premier League with Klopp's team. No one's going to say it. I guarantee you. Nobody. No one's going to say it. No one. No one's going to say it. No one, not at all. And I mean, do you know what? Before I answer that, because I'm gonna wrap up. Just cool. I want to know, do you think we win the tie? And score prediction.
The second leg, yeah?
Yeah.
Do I think we win the tie? Yes. Second leg score, I think it's going to be 2-2.
2-2. Okay. That's fair. Desmond. That's fair. A Desmond. I'll take a Desmond. I'll take it. That means I beat them 5-2 on aggregate. I'll take a Desmond. But look, Bazza, big up for coming through. I'm literally just gonna answer this question, then I'm gonna tap out because I got something to do. So big up for coming through, love for coming through, and hope to see you again on the show. Take care, man.
Are you doing this as a weekly thing, Hooks? Or
is it every Monday, 10 a.m. Every Monday, 10 a.m. Members and other people will have the chance to jump on and change my view. It will be different like statements every Monday. And hopefully more people get involved, but it's only like the second episode of the show. So I guess as it goes on and goes on and goes on, more people get comfortable and more people will start jumping on. But big up for coming through. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, bro.
Bless up for having me on. And yeah,
Next
man,
time, bro.
Keep up the grind, man. Keep up the grind for sure.
All right, we trying, man. We trying. Love, bro. So just quickly, yeah, I'll answer. I'll to the best of my ability, I'll answer this one, yeah. So my view on Arsenal next season, and it's going to be a short answer. I don't know if you like this, Jerry Puig. I'm gonna go with Puig. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize, and just sue me in the chat. It's completely fine, innit? Oh wait, cool. So very short. Might not like the answer, but I think it heavily depends on what we do in the summer. So if we bring through, all right, cool. So if we bring through a left winger, yeah, Gyökeres, and a backup striker, we need two, and a backup striker, yeah. Get a 10, another 10, because we need another creative outlet. We need another creative outlet. And a left centre back, another left back, and a backup RCB, or maybe a centre back that can cover both RCB, LCB, and the goalkeeper. I think we can go on to win the league. However, a lot of this is gonna do. Yeah. Jerry Puig, I hope you stay with me all the way up until the end of the transfer window. I do want the world. I want it all, man. I want it all. But we have to. But we're gonna be sorry. I forgot a 6 because you know what I mean. We need a 6. So basically, people. There's a lot that Arsenal need. There's a lot that Arsenal need. A lot. I don't think people realize we need a lot. Yeah. So obviously, bear with me just quickly. So yeah, it all really depends, right? That's a fine. It's only a fine if it's on a panel show. If it's on your own show and there's no one there, it's not fine, you know. So yeah, I think we need a lot, but continue this journey with me, and as we get into the transfer window, I'll talk more about that stuff. And when we get towards like the end of it, and it's like, cool, this is what we've decided to go with in the summer, then I think I'll be able to give like a yeah, context, man. I love me some context. I'll be able to give kind of a better answer to that question. But all I do know is I want to see us win things. I want to see us get over the line, and we haven't. Probably, and maybe pick up some like domestic trophies. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? Probably, but it depends. Are you Eshing to Eshing? Eshing. Eshing. I don't know what Eshing means. What does Eshing mean? What does Eshing mean? Eshing mean? Wait. By the way, people, this is a Man United fan. Yeah, we've been the manager who won more than your beloved Arteta. Your club is pathetic. My club's pathetic. Yeah, you must have forgot what happened to you on the weekend.
Okay. Yep, this is... Okay. Yep.
And with that, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'll catch you next time. I'm sending you over to Dean over at Famzone TV. So raid him up, hooks raid, all of that. Show him some love, drop him some likes, and I will catch you next time. Come on, you Gunners.